The Nike Joyride Run Flyknit is here. Nike has decided to make a shoe that will help enhance the experience for casual, sometimes reluctant runners. The core of the new shoe is a proprietary cushioning system made of thousands of TPE beads, little orbs of plastic and rubber that sit inside the midsole and create a dynamic footbed that forms to your foot and feels personalised to you. As the name suggests, this shoe has got Nike's Flyknit in the upper. It's a super lightweight, breathable material that hugs your foot and keeps it in place. On the outsole, there is a durable rubber which is placed on the outside in high wear zones. The raised knobs also add traction. There is a one-piece foam collar which gives smooth, secure cushioning. The low-cut design feels comfortable around your ankle. This shoe is a modern innovation, but it's less about pushing yourself to the peak of performance and more about keeping your feet happy. Right guys, so the Nike Joyride Flyknit Run or Run Flyknit. Firstly, why have I bought this shoe? And a disclaimer, I bought this shoe out of my own money. I'm not paid for this in any way. Before we go into the technology, Flyknit upper, obviously in the name. You've got like a bit of neoprene here as well, which has got the extra holes in so your foot doesn't get hot, which is great. You've got, it's like an all-in-one boot system. It's actually kind of all in two because it splits here. But you've got like this second section here actually around your heel, which is really comfortable actually. But yeah, you've got like this all-in-one boot system. The insole is stitched in, it doesn't come out. You've got the retro badge on the front. The lacing system's good, as you'd expect with Nike. It locks you down nice and tight when you are running. Just on the outsole, before we get to the midsole, you've got these extra bits of rubber where the hard wearing points, which I mentioned just a minute ago. I wore these in the rain today and I wasn't slipping around or anything like that, so did notice good traction from that outsole. And then yeah, getting onto the midsole, which is probably where everybody's talking about now. I don't know whether you can see those little balls in there or not. So yeah, you've got these four pockets of, what's the best way to describe it? Like bean bags, basically. You've got a bean bag here, 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 and here. And so it's not like a normal React, Zoom X foam kind of sole going all the way through. You've got these four pockets of effectively beads, which kind of flex and move to your foot, if that makes any sense. It's a very weird sensation when you put them on, but it's actually very comfortable. You kind of sink into them. Where you would put on a normal Nike React shoe, you'd feel a softish, you would feel it moving about. This kind of, it's like getting into a ball pit. It's that kind of feeling on your feet. It's a very weird sensation, but it's actually very comfortable, surprisingly so. I wouldn't wear this shoe for long runs. I've got this shoe for my everyday runs. Now, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. But I do commute runs and I wear several pairs of shoes along the canals on my runs home. So I'm always looking to rotate my shoes through. And that's why when they said that this was a shoe for everyday runs, recovery runs, that kind of thing, that's why I looked at them and was excited to see what was going on with them, because as I say, I do particularly a recovery run on a Monday and then I do my runs through the week. But so that's why I bought them. But yeah, it's really hard to explain the feeling. As I say, the best thing I can say is like that feeling of getting into a ball pit, but it is very comfortable and it's not responsive, but you kind of do get a bit of a spring, not like in a React shoe or a Zoom X shoe, but you do get a bit of a pop. Yeah, it's just a nice, comfortable shoe, and it is perfect for recovery runs. It's a great shoe if you just wanted to go out and knock out a gentle 10K or a 5K. It's great for any new runners out there who are looking for a shoe for like park runs and things like that. This would be a good shoe. If you don't fancy the colour much, when they do the proper drop, this is obviously exclusive to Nike members at the moment. There's going to be black, there's going to be blue. I think there's a black and pink version as well, which is pretty cool, probably for the girls. But yeah, guys, it's a really interesting shoe. Obviously, this is their first stab at this technology, and it is very interesting. And it'll be interesting to see how and where they go with it. But like I said, I wouldn't race in this shoe. I wouldn't wear this on a particularly long run. But for 5 or 6K on the way home, this is great. I think they're going to get very dirty actually. I wish I bought the black now, but I actually like this colour. Some people don't, but I actually do like this colour. Yeah, it's quite expensive. That's the only thing I would say. So the negatives are it's quite expensive. I do think that the Nike Epic React 2 is a good shoe and sort of qualifies as a everyday shoe as well, recovery shoe. You know, it's just as good. The React technology, the React midsole is very, very good. And I really do like the Epic React. The only problem I have is with the exposed React, wear and tear down the canals along where I run. They do get a bit chewed up. So that's the only problem I've got with the Epic React. But you could probably pick those up pretty cheap versus these. So that's the only thing I would say. But if you're like me and you love Nike and you dig new tech, then I would definitely check these out. Especially if you do a fair bit of running, you're looking for a recovery shoe, or you're new to running and you just want a general shoe that you can slip on, get out the door and run with. So there you go guys, the Nike Joyride Flyknit run shoe.